Trouble, call the Acadian Windows traffic tip line at pound 250, keyword total traffic when prompted. Acadian Windows, your hurricane protection specialists.
The Uncle Henry Show, weekday afternoons from 5 till 7.
Hey, Uncle Henry, how you doing? Listen to your program. I can sum it up in one word. Wow.
Message deleted.
This is the Uncle Henry Show here on News Radio 710 WNTM. Thank you so much for listening to the Uncle Henry Show. I appreciate that very, very much. Once again, here we are together, me and you, just the two of us trying to figure out what is going on. What is going on in this world? Now, today in the first segment of the Uncle Henry Show, we have a guest in studio. We have Savannah Jane Bexley, who is often, all you hear about young people is bad stuff if you just watch the news, but there are a lot of young people doing good in our country, and Savannah Jane Bexley is doing good. Savannah Jane, you are an Azalea Trail Maid, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm a peach.
You're a peach. Oh, you're the peach Azalea Trail Maid.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you have created 2 fundraisers going on this weekend to raise money for St. Jude. What motivated you to raise money for St. Jude?
So I had to interview and then apply to join the St. Jude Leadership Society. I'm on the Gulf Coast cohort, and our advisor, Will, has given us a goal, and once we reach this goal, we get to go to the Next Gen Experience in Memphis, where we go to the hospital, and we get to meet the patients and some of the physicians and meet with the leaders at ALSAC, because if you didn't know, St. Jude doesn't do any of its own fundraising. ALSAC, which was started by Friends of Danny Thomas, does all of their fundraising, so we get to meet with those leaders. And so for my events, I have picked to do Little Red Wagon Weekend, which will consist of Saturday being pickleball at a private pickleball club, a pickleball tournament, and then Sunday being bingo at Braided River. Okay, Sunday bingo at Braided River. Now, the pickleball thing, is the pickleball thing sold out? Yes, as of yesterday, it officially sold out. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. Congratulations. That had to have been a thrill to create something and then have it sell out like that. It was really exciting. It happened during my second block, and I like screamed. My teacher was like, "What's wrong?" Okay, well, tell me, what about Sunday? If people want to participate in bingo, what is the where and how do they sign up and all that good stuff? So we have a Facebook page, and it's called Little Red Wagon Bingo, and you can search it up on Facebook. There is a link you can follow to register, and then it'll take you to my St. Jude donation link. Cards are $10 a piece, and you can buy as many as you want. We're also selling T-shirts. You can buy that there as well. And bingo will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday. We're going to have lots of fun prizes. We have custom cornhole boards. We're going to be like 6 packs of beer at Braided River are going to be a prize. Lots of wine donated by one of our sponsors. And then also a bunch of St. Jude swag that we have. Some fun hair care. So just a lot of really cool prizes that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. Okay, so that is coming up Sunday. So bingo lovers need to look for that Facebook page. What's it called again? Little Red Wagon Bingo. Little Red Wagon Bingo. Look that up on Facebook. Now, Savannah Jane Bexley, you go to Saraland High School? Yes, sir. I'm a junior. You're a junior. A junior in high school. See, when I was a junior in high school, I don't even know if I could tie my shoes. And there you are. You're creating all these events and becoming a Azalea Trail Maid. What else do you do at Saraland? So I'm on our varsity track and field team. I'm on our broadcasting team. I'm our mascot, Sparty. You're the mascot? You're Sparty. Yes, sir. Hey, Sparty. Hey, Sparty, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to mention something to you. I talked to a guy that just moved in to Mobile County a couple of months ago, and he said he went up by the Saraland High School. Mm-hmm. He said, "What is that? It looks like a private university. It doesn't look like a high school." And I told him, I said, there's a lot of civic pride now in Saraland. Is that true? Oh, yes. I mean, we have sweatshirts that say Saraland University. We are all you do? In. Yes, we are all in. Okay. Now, this effort to do fundraising for St. Jude, all of this and getting to go up and meet all these people that raise the money,
does that tie into what you want to do with your life? What does a young person that is so on the ball want to do with their life?
So yes, so seeing St. Jude, being involved with St. Jude all these years, I've just seen the good that they've done. And
Right.
seeing it firsthand makes me so grateful to be healthy and not need the resources that St. Jude has for kids like me. And so what I want to do is I want to work in radio just like you and get to do things with St. Jude, actually.
Oh, you do? So you want to work in radio? No, what kind of radio would you want to work in, Savannah Jane?
Probably country radio. I mean, some of y'all, if you've heard me on the Shelby Show, you know me as SJ, the fake intern.
SJ, the fake intern from
You'll
95
see me at
KSJ.
concerts at the Wharf.
Yes, you will.
Working boot hole most of the time.
Okay. So country music radio is what you'd be interested in. Who are your favorite country music artists?
So, I mean, I'm tried and true to Mobile. I love me some Walker Hayes.
Yes,
I've
he's
been a fan of
fantastic.
Sam Hunt recently. The new Riley Green album, I've been running, and that's a really good one that I've been loving to listen to when I run. And then the new Megan Moroney album, I've been obsessed with.
Hey, I've got a high school junior on this Uncle Henry Show for the first time in decades. So what is hot among the young? What people your age, what are they watching on TV? What are they looking at online?
Well, I know me, and March Madness brackets close in 12 hours. So the last week and a half, I have been all over March Madness.
Okay.
Because I'm competitive, and almost all of my friends I've gotten into it as well, is getting to making the brackets and just being competitive about it. So I'd say a lot of kids my age are into sports.
Okay.
Because it's so easy to get invested into and pick a team that you get to cheer for.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I would say fast-paced and quick media, like social media.
Fast-paced, quick videos and stuff. So you're not going to want to sit down and watch a 2.5-hour movie?
Most kids my age are not, as I bet you can see that movie tickets are going down.
Oh, yeah.
Just because kids my age, their attention spans are so short.
See, the kids your age used to be the most reliable demographic to go to a movie theater.
Exactly.
Teenagers would always be at movie theaters. Now they're not.
No.
It's because the movies are too long. What if modern movies shortened to 45 minutes? Would you go?
I probably would. I still go to the movies though. I love to go see a good movie. But I will say that it would probably help with the engagement. But I also don't know if you could get a whole storyline over in 45 minutes.
The TV show Gunsmoke, back in the day, was a 30-minute show when it first started out. And you would, in less than 30 minutes, you'd get a story with a beginning and a middle and an end. And because the name of the show is Gunsmoke, there would be gunfire. So it was, look, it can be done. It can be done. Now, before we're out of time, for your age group, are there any top influencers that your age group pays attention to?
I mean, not really. I'd say a lot of people gravitate towards TikTok because the videos are short and you can be invested in it. I love home renovation. So the thing about TikTok is it customizes your For You page to whatever you want it to be. So my For You page is full of puppies and home renovation and cooking shows.
Okay.
So it's really something for everybody.
All right. We are just about out of time in this segment. I've enjoyed the conversation. Tell people again where they can go to find out more about your bingo event coming up this Sunday.
Little Red Wagon Bingo on Facebook.
Little Red Wagon Bingo on Facebook. Savannah Jane Bexley, thank you so much for coming in and talking on the Uncle Henry Show.
Yes, sir. We'll see you Sunday.
I think you could do quite well in radio. All right, there is more show to come. We got a lot to get into. We got coyotes and other stuff to talk about when the Uncle Henry Show continues on News Radio 710 WNTM.
From the Spring Hill Toyota Traffic Center.
Look out for a crash in Citronelle. This is on North 3rd Street at Lonnie Walker Road. Watch for an accident in Mobile, Grelot Road at Hillcrest Road. We also have an accident in the right lane, south on I-65, south of Highway 47 as you make your way from Perdido to Bay Minette. With Time Saver Traffic, I'm Lisa Baque.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Girl Scout Thin Mints Frosty Fusion. Wendy's new Girl Scout Thin Mints Frosty Fusion is here. With a mint chocolate sauce, this treat was designed to be loved. Be sure to get the new Thin Mints Frosty Fusion soon, because just like Girl Scout cookie season, it won't be here forever. Plus, don't forget to order your fave cookies.
All right, YouTube. If there's any YouTube viewers, I'll be checking on you here momentarily. if I can figure out how to do so. Oh, there it is. No, it isn't. All right. Back to plan B. There we go. All right, here we are. Here we are. Let me see if we got anybody looking. Yes, we have a small number of people looking in. I want to say hello to Bamba Big Man. Thank you, Bamba Big Man. JD, congratulations on your daughter going to Mobile Christian. KP of shirtbutter.com, hello to you. Chuck, thank you. We need some common sense in the chat. You stabilized the chat room, Chuck, and I consider it a personal favor when you're looking in. I think there are some people that don't want to embarrass themselves in front of you. Who we got? Who else? Richard Harvey. Hey, Richard Harvey. And 68-year-old Chris of West Loxley. 68-year-old Chris of West Loxley. Now, coming up Friday, I'd mentioned to you before that I'm going to be going to a funeral Friday, and so I'm not going to be here live, but I'm going to have a brand new show. Randy Kennedy of Sports Talk 99.5 FM. Randy Kennedy is going to be the guest. He announced his retirement yesterday. Randy Kennedy retiring. Is it time for a new rug? So anyway, he's going to be on from 5 to 6, and then legendary loud guitarist Steve Vai will be on from 6 to 6:30. So that is your Friday on the radio and by podcast, Uncle Henry Show. Now, 68-year-old Chris, you asking me about a new rug. Is it time for a new rug? I've been determining when. See, I want to get as much mileage. I don't want to be just wasting the hair pieces and not use them. So I've got a new rug ready to go.